So now, my memory for September 5th. This will be day 61. This is about a random, freaky encounter at Epcot Center. A few years ago, Karen and I went to Epcot Center during their uh, beer and food festival. I think it's been changed to a beer, wine, cocktail food festival. But when we were there, it was primarily beer and food. Um, if you've never been to Epcot Center during this time, I believe this is the time to go. That's the time to go to Epcot Center. Because at their World Showcase area, they've got, first of all, they got all their regular countries and all that, but they set up all kinds of booths all around it that are from other little islands, countries, whatnot. And they've got foods and beers or drinks now from those specific areas. So it's pretty awesome. I mean, you've got a huge variety of things to choose from. So the one year, or I guess it was, yeah, it was just last year actually. Right? Last year, boy, that seems a long time ago. Last year, Karen and I, we went again. We got to go a second time. And so we're roaming around, we're going through the countries, and we're enjoying ourselves. Super hot out. Again, it's Florida. This was October, so probably not as hot as it could be. But really, I mean, just super hot out. Again, one of those times we were like, okay, yeah, good we didn't bring Karen's mom with us, because very little shade, long walks. But we got to, at least this time, we were going through it with a good wheelchair. So we knew we didn't have to worry about the chair running out. That will probably be a memory later in the year. The first time we went there, the great adventure that we had, trying to hop from place to place with a chair that had no charge. But so we wound up getting to Germany in the World Showcase, and I get a flight of German beers. And we wind up finding like one of the few tables that is in the shade. So while I'm there, sipping my beers, and Karen's going off to get some, I don't remember, bratwurst or something. This gentleman stops over, and he says, "Hey, can I join you guys?" I was like, "Oh yeah, of course, no problem." So he sits down. It's one of they had high tables that you could stand at and low tables you could sit at, and this is a lower table. And so he sits at the table, and he's from England, so we start having a conversation. He's explaining, oh yeah, he's here with his wife and kids. They're off doing something else. Like, he's got the exact same flight of beers that I do. Not super weird. So we strike up a conversation. We're talking about the beers that we like. We have very similar tastes. We're like, oh yeah, no, I'm not really digging this one. Okay, oh yeah, that's pretty good. And it's a really nice conversation. He's probably, slightly older than us. Maybe like 50, something like that. So as we're there, eventually his wife comes back and joins us, right? And we're finishing our beers, and as we're finishing up, where everyone's getting ready to go on their own way, and he goes, "Oh, hey, what's your name, by the way?" And I go, "Oh, my name's Brian." And he's like, "Brian? That's my name." And we're like, "No way." He goes, "Yeah. This is my wife, Karen." So I was like, I like nod to Karen. I'm like, "Her name is Karen." And Karen's like, "That's me." And so on this crazy random day in October, me and Karen and I, met a Karen and Bryant from England having the same drinks I was having. I mean, how weird is that? That's just a weird thing to occur, right? So that's my memory from September 5th of 2020 from day 16.